Peoples, hello. A lot of people out there I've not seen and spoken to for a long time. I think my last video, oh crikey, must have been over a year ago, well over a year ago. So this one is going to be just a bit of a catch-up video. If anyone's interested, I don't suppose many people are interested. Can't say that I would blame them. Oh, can't get comfortable, bear with me. Oh. What's happening? Right, last year, actually no, it wasn't last year, was it? The year before. I forget, we're in 26 now. Oh, by the way, I'm making this all up as I go along. I've got no script, no real idea what I'm going to say. So yeah, let's see, it would have been somewhere around middle of October 2024. Walking in from the car, carrying some bags of shopping, I think. Oh, Lisa, my daughter Lisa, was helping me. The closest I can really park to home is approximately 70 odd yards perhaps. Can't get no closer than that. So Lisa was helping me carry some shopping in. She was behind me. She said, "Dad, you can barely bloody walk," she says. "Why don't you go and sit down? I'll go and get the last couple of bags." So that's what happened. Put the kettle on. Cup of tea. Yeah, we decided it's time to see a GP. It's arthritis. It's one of them things that it creeps up on you over a period of years. So you sort of notice it, but you don't. You sort of adapt, I suppose. But yeah, we decided it was time to see a GP. So I had to get a X-ray done first on my hip, right hip and right knee, and then my appointment with the GP was, I think, early November 2024, and Lisa came with me because I'm a bit unsteady on my feet, obviously, and she sat in with me, and the GP, nice bloke, you need a new hip. It's bone on bone according to the X-ray. Bone on bone needs sorting out. But it's complicated with me because, notice I can't keep comfortable, because I've got the chronic heart disease, heart failure, which sort of complicates matters a bit. So anyway, he put me in touch with a surgeon. I went and had a quick word with him, quick chat. He impressed on me that he wasn't happy to do the operation. He wanted me to see a number of experts first. So I spent most of, get the numbers right, 2024, going to hospitals. I had to see something called a POPs team. I spent a whole hour, at least an hour in a room with, I think it was 2 doctors and 4 nurses, I think. It was all in there. They was asking me every question under the sun, poking, prodding, going over my history, etc. Then they put me in touch with a specialist physiotherapy girl. Saw her 3 or 4 times, whatever it was, at the hospital. Then she put me in touch with another small team. They was going to do scans on my heart, and scans on my heart while injecting chemicals. So I went through all that. This went on because there was gaps, long waits between each appointment, and that went on pretty much most of 2024. Got to the stage, end of the year, I could barely stand, let alone walk. It really was getting bad. No camping, of course, no hiking, no camping, not even up the garden. I just couldn't do it. Anyway, I was eventually told, yeah, okay, you can have the operation. But as with all operations, there is danger. In my case, danger was a bit more up in the numbers. I had the choice, of course. I could have said no thanks. But yeah. So I was on the surgeon's list. And then one day, I think it was September last year, end of September, I had to go and see a pre-op assessment person. But before then, a girl phoned me up, something to do with admissions, and she said, look, we've got a new doctor just joined the team, new surgeon. He's got a couple of spaces sooner than you would have to wait with the other chap, original chap. So would I like to go with him? I said, yes, please, let's, sooner the better. So she said, all right, look, go and see the pre-op team first, get that out of the way, and I'll get them to call me as soon as you've finished, and I'll call you back. So she called me back. We was on the way home, actually, in the car on the way home. She called me back, said, okay, everything all right? Yeah. Right, how about 12th of December? Yes, please. So I booked in for the 12th of December to have a new hip. So that all went quite well, actually, better than I expected. Really great bloke I was with. I can't remember, Dr. Shire, something like that, Shire, his name. Really great bloke. I was first on the list, so somewhere around 9:30 in the morning. I had to be at the hospital at 7, I think it was, or 7:30. And by about 9:30, I was wheeled off to the operating theatre. It's an interesting procedure. I will go over it. Of course, anybody that don't want to hear about it, you can skip forward. But first things first, they injected something in my lower spine. That makes your legs, everything from the waist down goes totally dead. That is a very weird sensation, I can tell you. And I wasn't going to have a general anaesthetic, I was going to have sedation. So they wheeled me in, and I had needles in the back of my hands and arm and what have you. And they start injecting me with this whatever. I probably did know the name, but I've forgotten it now. And I'm sedated. I'm awake. I can hear everything that's going on, although I can't hear it where I can understand it. It's just a mishmash of hustle and bustle and noise. My face was covered up, by the way. They put, I think it's some sort of small tent they put over my head. But I could hear things going on. And at one point they hammered this great big titanium nail in your femur bone. And I could hear it plain as day. Whack, whack, whack. He was hammering it in there. I knew exactly what was going on because I'd seen all the YouTube videos. And yeah, I knew what was going on, but I felt absolutely nothing. Funny thing is, soon as they stitched me up, I guess it was straight after that, I think somebody said as soon as they take the needle out your arm, you almost come round straight away, which I pretty much did very quick. Wheeled into the recovery room, had a cup of tea, biscuits. No, I didn't have a cup of tea and a sandwich. And then got sent off to the ward, spend the night in the ward. No problems. Legs recovered gradually. Runny nose weather. Talking of weather, today, by the way, is the 20-something of January. 28th of January today. So anyway, yeah, that was Friday in the hospital. Saturday, I'm recovering. Some of the worst soggy toast I've ever had anywhere. The physio came round, checked me out. I was on crutches, my own personal crutches. And she had to tell me off. She said, "Oi, slow down. No need to go that fast." So, yeah, nothing wrong with you, she said, basically. Just wait to see the surgeon. He popped round an hour or so later, had a few words. Right, you can go home then. Yeah, he had all the painkillers, morphine, paracetamol and all that to take. I tried to avoid taking them as much as possible. So where are we now? We're must be about 7 weeks now, I should think, off the top of my head. Probably about 7 weeks. Am I recovering? Well, it's a bit better than it was before. I'm still having some very uncomfortable night sleep, horrible aching sensation in my leg, sharp stings where the nerves are mending themselves. I can walk across. Oh, excuse me. I can walk across the room, short distances outside. I've walked round to the corner shop a couple of times, but using crutches. I've also used a mobility scooter that was on loan to me. I've used that a few times. Yeah, it's the worst things at the moment now. It's just aches a lot. Get a lot of ache. When walking, I can feel this solid, heavy, hard lump in my hip, which is the new hip, of course. I can feel it when I walk. It's not painful, it's not even uncomfortable, I know it's there. Yeah, so we're 7 weeks. I'm getting over it, but it aches a lot. The sharp stinging pains, I did get quite a lot of them for a couple of weeks or so. They are easing off now. I went to see the surgeon last week, I believe it was, and he sort of okayed me. Yeah, off you go, see you in July. So that's him signing me off. I've got to see the physio again in a little over a week's time, I think it is, and hopefully he will sign me off as well. And then I'll just get on with it, I suppose. I've had to phone up the benefits people and let them know. Of course, $1 million question. She said to me, she says, "Has your mobility improved?" I said, maybe just a teeny bit. Not by any great shakes, because I've still got problems with my right knee. And the surgeon did say, let's get this hip healed up and then we'll probably have to think about the other one. And I've got a heart failure, so there's no change to my benefits at the moment, because I was worried that I was going to lose hundreds of pounds a month. Camping, obviously, I am not looking to get the tent up anytime soon. Maybe closer around the summer, I'll have another go up the garden. At the moment, I'm not actually laying on my right side, which is the side I would lay on if I was in the tent. Yeah, I'm not laying on my right side, the operation side. I've got to just give it a bit longer. It said, you know, it could take months, it could take up to a year to get properly better. So there we go. I do ramble on, don't I? Talk. Yeah, as I'm always told. Settling in my new home. I've been here, let's see, it'll be 2 months, 15th of February. 2 months, 2 years even. I'll have been here, all settled in now. Oh, you can see it behind me. I bought myself a new TV last week. That's a 65-incher. Since I'm retired, having these major surgeries, spending an awful lot of time on a sofa, I thought, sorry, I'm going to get myself a decent new telly. Yeah, I think that's probably all I can say for now. Excuse me. 2 granddaughters. Towards the end of last year, I got both of them through the driving test, because I am a retired driving instructor, those that don't know. Yeah, one passed in August, the other one passed in beginning of October. The youngest one, Amber, my youngest granddaughter, she's using my car at the moment because she hasn't got a car of her own, and I can't drive mine for at least 6 weeks. I'm going to have a little drive round in it sometime in the next few days. See how I get on. But yeah, she's using it at the time being. In fact, just before Christmas, several cars in the family all broke down, went wrong just before Christmas. So it's been a bit of a struggle and a swap around and sharing cars and what have you. I think there's 2 cars at the moment we got between us. Carlia can drive herself to work now, because that was a 50-mile round trip when we was having to take her to work. 50 miles in the morning, 50-mile round trip in the evening. At least she can do it one way on her own now. Not much else I could say. Am I living? I'm existing at the moment. Yeah, just existing day to day. I've had plenty of help, with the family, of course. Yeah, plenty of help, no shortage of that. In fact, Amber and her friend was here yesterday afternoon. They wanted to watch a movie on the new telly. Because just before she left, she said, anything you want us to grab from the shop for you, Grandad? I said, no, I'm all right. Got pretty much everything I need. Before the operation, I bought loads of stuff. I got loads of pillows and cushions. I got stuff for pulling my foot up, and I got them grabber things where I've got 2 or 3 of them. 3, in fact, one by the sofa, one by the bed, one by the toilet. Grab and pick up things. Matter of fact, most of the stuff I got, specially shaped pillows for going between the legs, I haven't used them. I've managed without most of it. So I am doing all right. I have no idea how long I've been talking. I can't read that. No, I can't read it from here. Light shining in my eyes. So, yeah. Anybody that's still subscribed and watching, one day, soon, maybe the summer this year, late spring, all goes well. April showers, perhaps. I might get the tent up the garden. And let's hope I'll get back in action one day soon. Till then, there's not a great deal I can do. I don't do much at all, really. Sit on the sofa and watch TV all the time. I've got a bit lazy these last few weeks. Don't mind admitting. Right, there we go. Thanks for tuning in. And maybe I'll see you all again one day soon. Thank you very much. Bye.